print exam results of your students automatically in bulk. Guys, here we are trying to solve a problem faced by many of the school teachers when they have to provide exam results to their students. And guys, if they opt this automation, it is going to save a lot of their manual efforts and time as well. Here, they just have to fill in the details of their students along with their marks in a spreadsheet created here in Google Sheets application. After that, they don't have to do anything manually, they just have to wait till the day of the result, and at the day of the result, the results will be printed out in bulk from their printer automatically. Yes guys, this can happen. Let me show you this on my screen. So guys, now you can see on my computer screen, I have opened a spreadsheet that I have created to fill in the details of my students and their marks and their percentage and their pass or fail status here. Okay, this is the result sheet I have created in spreadsheet, and according to a pre-scheduled date, a result date, the report cards of these students get generated automatically and printed out from my printer, and those reports card are saved in my Google Drive first. Here you can see the report cards got saved, and these reports cards will look like this. You can see this is a report card of the student Karan Jain, class 10th. This is the roll number, these are the subjects, and these are the marks, and these are the percentage. Okay, this is how the report cards will be printed out from my printer automatically. Okay, so this is how it is going to happen in real time, guys. Now let me show you the process by which you can also create this automation. So guys, before setting up this automation, we need to have a few things available readily. And these things are, the first thing is a folder in your Google Drive where you can save the generated results or report cards. Okay, so you can create a folder in your Google Drive easily by clicking here on new. And as you can see, I have created this folder here with the name as results of class 10th. Okay, and the other thing you need is a spreadsheet in which you are going to fill the details and the marks and the percentage of your students. So this is a spreadsheet I created with the help of Google Sheets, and you can access your Google Sheet application by logging in into your Gmail account, and from here, from this panel, you can get the access of Google Sheets like this. This is the Google Sheets application. Okay, and from here you can create the sheet from scratch by clicking here on blank option, and you can customize this sheet according to your need. Okay, and another thing you need is a template that you which is used to create the report cards. So I have created the template of report card here, you can see, with the help of Google Slides application. So guys, you can access the Google Slides from the same place. From this panel here, you will find all these apps given by Google, and from here you can see this is a Google Slide application, and from here you can create this template from scratch by clicking here on this blank slide option. And from these themes available, you can choose the theme of your report card, or you can download the templates online and use the templates by clicking here on this file option, and by clicking on import slides, you can import the downloaded slides from this folders you have. Okay, right, so you can use the downloaded slides and use the slides and create such report card templates here. And here I want you to notice that in this template I have put these variable tags in double curly braces as the name, the roll number. Here in front of Hindi, in the mark section, I have put these double curly braces. This is the Hindi tag, English, Maths, Science, Social Study, the total variable tag, and the percentage. So I have put these double curly braces, guys, because these variables are going to change with every new report card that we are going to generate from this slide, from this template. Okay, so we need to get these things changed automatically with the help of automation. So I have put this variable tags here, and I'm going to show you how they are going to change automatically. Okay, now we have all these things, and now we have to start setting up this automation. For that, what you have to do, you have to log in into your Pabbly Connect's trial account or free account that you have. Okay, so guys, to reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, you can use the link that I've pasted in the description, from where you can reach the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and there you can set up your free Pabbly Connect trial account in just 2 minutes by clicking on sign up button. After that, you can sign in and reach the dashboard here like this. And from this dashboard, you have to start setting up this automation by creating a workflow. So guys, to create a workflow, you just have to click here on this create workflow button like this. And here you can give any suitable name to your workflow also. So let me fill the name here. So I have given the name of this workflow as auto create and print exam results in bulk. Okay, now you can click here on this create button and you can see your workflow getting created here like this. Okay, and on this page in your workflow, the first two things you will find is this, the trigger and the action. So our automation work on these two things, guys. The trigger is any event that is occurring and the action is the response to that trigger. Okay, so trigger here says when this happens, that means when anything occurs, action will say Pabbly Connect do this. Okay, so the response would be the action will make Pabbly Connect perform any certain function. Okay, so as in our use case, the trigger would be is to schedule the generation and printing of exam results. The trigger would be when you fill in the details of your students here in Google Sheet. You are going to schedule a date on which we want to create the results and print it out. So that will be the action of the trigger. Okay, so first of all, you have to set up your trigger, and from this trigger, by clicking on trigger, you can schedule the date on which you want the results to be printed out. So I'm going to use a feature by Pabbly here which is called scheduler. This is scheduler, guys. Click on it and it will give you these options. It is first asking how often you want to run your workflow. So guys, we want to run this workflow only once when we have to generate and print the results. So it will show you these three options at regular intervals, once or every day. So I want to run this workflow once. So I'm selecting once here, and here you can give the date on which you want to perform this action or perform this automation. Okay. So here let me fill the date as 1/1/2022 at this time. Okay, you can select the time as well, and you have to put the time in UTC format, that is universally converted time format, which lags behind Indian standard time format by 5 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, after that you just have to click on save, and your workflow, the running of this automation is scheduled. Right now, what we want that according to the details I have filled in the spreadsheet, we should generate a report card out of the template. Okay, so first of all, we are going to fetch the details of the students and their marks in Pabbly Connect, and after that we are going to use the same details to create and generate a report card with the help of the template. So we have to connect our spreadsheet application first with Pabbly Connect, then we are going to capture this data. Okay, so for that you have to just click here on this action window, and from here you have to select the application as Google Sheets. So guys, this is Google Sheets. Okay, and here in this action event you have to select get rows option. So you can read here, it will retrieve the rows from the sheet based on the specified range. Okay, so click here on get rows option and then click on connect here, and from this window select add new connection option, then click on connect with Google Sheets, and from this window you have to select your Gmail account from which the sheet application you're using. So select that Gmail account or Google account. Okay, then give the required access to fetch the details here. Click on continue, and you can see now that we are getting connected with Google Sheets application. You can see we are connected now. Okay, now it is asking which spreadsheet you want to connect here. So guys, I have this spreadsheet in my Google Sheets named as report card. Okay, so you have to find this spreadsheet from this drop down. When you click here on select spreadsheet option, it will show you the list of all the sheets you have created till now in your Google Sheets application. Okay, so here you can see I have this report card spreadsheet option available. Select the sheet. Okay, select the spreadsheet, and now it is asking for the sheets name. So you can have multiple sheets in your spreadsheet. So I have only one sheet here named as 10th class in my spreadsheet. Okay, so you have to select the sheet. This is the sheet, and now you have to put the range where you have filled the details in your spreadsheet. So to find the range, guys, you just have to come to your spreadsheet. Then you have to start selecting the details of your student. So from the second row where we have the details, where we have started filling the details of my students, you have to start selecting this data like this. Okay. So guys, keep selecting the data like this. Okay. And when you select whole of your data of your students, here in the name box, it will show you this. Okay, let me show you that we left this column here. So I have to select this also, the roll numbers also. Okay. Okay, now we have selected the whole data. And now in this name box here in the top portion, you can see it is showing A2:K9. So guys, this is actually the range of data we have in our spreadsheet. So you have to put this range here in Pabbly Connect like this. Okay. And now when you click here on save and send test request, it will fetch the details of the spreadsheet according to the range you have given. You can see now in this response received, when I clicked on save and send test request, the details of my students are here all together. You can see first is Karan Jain, the marks and the details, and then Sachin Shinde, and then Praveen, and all the students that I have. Okay. But guys, we want to generate a result out of these details with the help of a template. Okay. But we do not want to fill the details of all the students in a single template. Okay. We want the details of the student one by one so that we can create a result one by one. Okay. So we need to separate the details we got here student by student. Okay. For that, I'm going to use a feature by Pabbly which is called iterator. So what iterator will do, iterator will separate and segregate this data student by student or row by row. Okay. For that, what you have to do, first of all, here you have to toggle this simple response button to off, and then you have to capture these details again by clicking on save and send test request. And now it will show you the data like this. Okay. Now in this response received, you can see I have this response result label. And here I have got the details of my students in this array of data format. So this is the array in which I have the details of my student in this format. So now with the help of this array only, I'm going to segregate the data or separate the data row by row with the help of iterator. So to use iterator, click here on this plus icon, and from another this actions tab, select this iterator function feature by Pabbly. And here it is asking choose array. So when you click here, it will show you the previous tab of Google Sheets. And here you can see it is showing us this response result array. Okay. So this is the response result array. Just click on it to select it and then click on save and send test request. Okay. So now it will show you the data of the first row or our first student. So here you can see now it is showing us the details of the student, Karan Jain, roll number and all the things. Okay. So guys, this is the data of first row we have in our spreadsheet. You can see Karan Jain and all the details. So what iterator will do, iterator will segregate the data student by student or row by row. Whenever this workflow run in real time, it will fetch the data student by student, one row after another row after another row till the end of the spreadsheet. Okay. That's how it is going to fetch the data and generate the results. Okay. So now we want to generate the result with the help of this template we have in Google Slides. So now we have to connect our Google Slides first with Pabbly Connect. For that, you have to click here on this plus icon and another actions tab will open up. And from here, you have to search for Google Slides. This is Google Slides we have. Okay. And here in this action event, you have to select create presentation from template option. This one. Okay. And then you have to click on connect, and from this window select add new connection and then click on connect with Google Slides. Okay. So from this window you have to select the Google account by which you are using the slides, by which you have created the template. Select that Google account. Then you have to give the required access to generate a slide. Click on continue. That is completely safe and okay. And now you can see we are getting connected with Google Slides application like this. Okay. So now we are connected. And here it is asking for the template presentation. So guys, I have created this template presentation, you can see. Okay, and here I have put these variable tags, and with the help of this presentation or template, we are going to generate results for every student. Okay, and the name of this template is report card templates. Okay, so you need to find this template from this template presentation field. So when you click here, you will find in this drop down all the templates or all the slides you have in your Google Slides application. So here you can see I have this report card template here. Select it like this. Okay, and now it is asking for the title of new presentation. So when a new result got generated out from the template, you have to name the presentation or the result also. So you can give the name of this result on the name of your student only. So we are going to use the data we have fetched, okay, so that it happens automatically. So we have the details of our student here in this iterator separated. So I'm going to use these details by clicking here on this title field. You will find all the previous steps and click here on this iterator step and map the name. Okay, and if you want the name of your result unique, so that you can differentiate between whose result is this, okay, you can use another thing. You just put here an underscore and map the roll number also. You will find the roll number of your student here like this. Okay, so you won't be confused in the results name. Okay, and now it is asking for the new presentations on new results location. So this result is going to be generated and get saved here in my Google Drive in this folder, as I have already told you. So this is our folder. So I'm going to select this folder, result of class 10th, here in Pabbly Connect. It will show you all the folders you have in your Google Drive. So select your folder from here. Now it is asking this name, roll number, Hindi, English, Math, Science, and all these fields. Why these fields are showing up here? Because guys, in the template that we have created, I have put these variable tags in double curly braces. Okay, so these variable tags are appearing here in Pabbly Connect, and to get the variable tags filled automatically with the help of this automation, you need to map the details of those variable tags here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, that's why these fields are appearing here. So let me fill the details. So let me show you how you can map the details. Just click here on this name field and you will find all the previous steps, and from this iterator just map the name. Okay, first thing is the name, so map the name. Other is the roll number. Okay, so similarly you can map all other things. Okay, so let me map these fields quickly. So guys, I have mapped all the variable tags I have in my template like this, you can see. And now let's check if our connection with Google Slides is working properly or not. So I'm going to click here on save and send test request to see if the new result got generated or not. So it is taking a few moments here. Let's see what happens. And you can see it started showing this kind of response here, and it has generated a presentation ID here. That means a new file, a new presentation or a result got generated. Let us check in my Google Drive if we got the result, and you can see a new result got saved here with the name as Karan Jain _ the roll number. This is what I have given the title of this presentation in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let me open this for you and let's check if we got the variable tags filled. And you can see guys, in the place of name we have the name of the student, roll number, marks, percentage, all the variable tags are filled automatically. Okay, so connection with the slides is working properly. Now what we need to do, we need to get this result printed out from my printer on the day of the result. Okay, so for that we are going to use a mobile printing or a remote printing application or a cloud printing application, what you guys say that, which is called eZeep. Okay, so I'm going to connect eZeep here in Pabbly Connect, but before this we need to do one thing. We need to make this file that we have saved here in Google Drive shareable. Okay, so we are going to generate some shareable links so that we can communicate with that eZeep application and tell it that we need to print this file. Okay, so to make the shareable links, what you have to do, you just have to click here on this plus icon and another actions tab will open up. and from this step we are going to connect Google Drive. Okay, so search for Google Drive here it is, select it, and now in this action event you have to select this option. Let me show you, that is called share a file with anyone. This is it, share a file with anyone option. Then click on connect here. Okay, and from this window add new connection, then click on connect with Google Drive, and it will bring you to this window from which you have to select the Gmail account or Google account from which your drive is connected. Sorry, I have selected the wrong one, I think. Let me connect it again. So here it is, and then click on continue here, right? And you will see that we are going to be connected and the authorization is successful and we are connected here. Okay, now it is asking for the file ID. So it is asking for the ID of the file of which you want to create a shareable links. So guys, in this previous step, let me show you. It has given us this presentation ID. Okay, when it creates the result, it has given us this ID. So I'm going to use this same ID to create this file shareable. So I'm going to map this ID here. To map it, first of all, you have to toggle this map button to on like this. Then you have to erase this field. And when you erase this, you will find all these previous steps in this drop down available. And from this last Google Slide option, Google Slide app step, you have to map this presentation ID like this. Okay. So the presentation ID got mapped. Now click here on save and send test request, and it will show you some shareable links. Okay, of different format. So you can see in this response received, I got this type of response. The type is anyone, the role is reader, the drive's given the permission, and here you can see we have this web view link, the application link, export link, the application export link / PDF, and that's it. So I'm going to use this PDF link, guys, to communicate with eZeep application to get this file printed. Okay. So now let us connect our mobile printing application. So guys, this is the dashboard of eZeep, which is our mobile printing application. And here, first you have to connect your printer with this application. Then we are going to connect this application with Pabbly Connect. Okay. So you can use this eZeep connector installed here in this dashboard to connect your printer with eZeep. After that, come to Pabbly Connect and click here on this plus icon. And from this another action step, search here for eZeep. This is eZeep blueprinting. Okay, select it. And now in this action event, select this print file, and it will print a file referenced by the file URL. Okay, select this and then click on connect and follow the same process. Make the new connection, click on connect with eZeep, and from here it will bring you to the login window. But as I am already logged in, it is not showing up. And we are connected automatically here. Okay, like this, the connected button is showing up now, and now it is asking for the file URL. So that's why we have created this shareable file links, because we need to say to eZeep that this is the file link that I want the printout. Okay, so I'm going to use this export link application / PDF file. So I'm going to map this link here. For that, you just have to click here and it will show you all the previous steps. And from this last Google Drive step, you have to map this PDF link like this. Okay. And then it will ask for this printer ID. So if you get your printer connected already with eZeep, it will show your printer's ID here. So select that printer ID. Now it is asking for the files type. So I have used this PDF link. So I'm going to put here PDF. Okay. And now it is asking print and delete. So if you want to get the print and delete the file, you can make it yes. Or if you want to keep the file, you can make it no. Okay. Now it is asking for the paper size. You can select the size of your print. You can enable color printing. If you want the print in color, make it true. You can select the number of copies. If you want 2 copies or 3 copies, whatever. You can select the orientation of the result. You can select the duplex mode of your printer, and you can set the resolution of your print also. Okay. After that, let's click here on save and send test request to check if the printer and our connection with eZeep is working fine or not. So I'm clicking here, and guys, it will show you in a few moments a job ID created if the connection is working fine. So you can see it has created a job ID, and you can see, I think, on my screen that the printer started working. Okay, so our job is done here. The workflow is completed. Now let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. So first of all, I scheduled the day of the result on which I want the prints of the result out of my printer. For that we use scheduler, and I have filled the date and the time on which I want to make this workflow run. After that, I connected Google Sheets application to get the test details of the students I have in my spreadsheet. Okay, like this. Then we separated this data with the help of iterator to make this workflow run row by row or student by student to create result for each student individually. Okay. After that, I connected Google Slides application to create the result out of a template, and I have mapped all the details required to be filled in the variable text that I have in my report card template. Okay. After that, I make the file generated shareable with the help of Google Drive application. And after that, I connected Easy Blueprinting application to print this file that I have just created in my drive. Okay. And I've selected all these features to customize my print. And after that, we have seen that the job ID is created and the printer is working fine when I clicked on save and send test request. Now you just have to click on save and we are done. You just have to set up this automation once, guys, and after that you just have to fill in the details here in your spreadsheet, and on a scheduled date that you have scheduled in Pabbly Connect, your printer will work and the results will be out from your printer automatically. And guys, you can use this same workflow that I have created, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect trial account and start using this automation instantly. So guys, this is it for today's video. If you got any query regarding our business automation, you can ask and discuss your queries from this forum. And guys, if you want to check the pricing of this application, you can use this link. And if our automations are helping you, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.